AI-powered solutions for sustainable real estate. That is something our next speaker will tell us about. Ahmet Köse is a co-founder of multiply award-winning R8 Tech, a company at the forefront of making buildings smarter and more sustainable. And for 2 years in a row, the company has been in the top 3 in Estonia's Entrepreneurship Awards in the category Innovation. So please give a hand to Ahmet Köse. There you are. Okay. I don't have eyes in my back. I should have checked. So please.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to be here. Maybe don't pay attention to what's the title here. Let me tell you in simple words what we do. Design doing, but in a bit of an intelligent way. And if you ask who does it, Jenny. For me it looks nice, but since most of you here are designers, if you disagree, you can share your feedback as well. Maybe we can improve her. But besides that, today what I'm going to talk is 2 topics actually. One of them is about journey, other one is what we are doing. Here, I start with the design and then energy simulations. I think we are familiar with that. We expect that building daily operations looks like that. And when we go to the reality, this is called building management system or building automation, BMS. What do you think? Like, are they look similar? Not for me though. Especially when there's a human touch from technical team, technicians, it just gets more complicated. And that was our goal when I was quite younger. So we thought that why we cannot use the design doing approach and actually reduce the waste of energy around 20–30%. And then there's also spot prices, right? And then maybe we can use them to even reduce the cost further. And that was the aim. That's me on the left side. Not Jenny yet, she wasn't born back in the days. And this is the first building where we started. It's the shopping center. I think if you've been in Tallinn, Estonia, you should be visiting this. It's in the center of the country. It's the capital. And that's where we started. And another one is our hotel, one of the earliest clients. Those are the BMS building management system screenshots. I'm not here to challenge you what you understand here or show me the 7 differences, but just letting you know that it is complicated. And people are expecting that technical team, humans, can manage, operate the large-scale commercial buildings by adjusting all the micro set points here. Imagine that. So maybe you know about that. 1997, chess won against AI. And then AlphaGo, 2017. And then we came to place in 2020. And then actually we created the most efficient or the most performing operator for the commercial buildings. Then pandemic came. I'm not telling this story. This is maybe for another session. Now maybe I can go to a bit further, saying that 2030. Let's jump from 2020 to 2030. We all see that Paris Agreement goal 1.5 degrees. I think you already know that. We have exceeded that, etc. And now, when we are looking at the commercial buildings, including large-scale buildings, they're around 20% of the carbon emissions they are responsible for. It's a huge amount, isn't it? When we are looking at what is there, like we design it, now what about the building operations? Roughly speaking, it's 40% of the energy consumption from building operations come from the HVAC side, heating, ventilation, air conditioning system. Even in North countries, heating might be a bit larger, or in total could be 50–60%, depends on the region. And then, when we talk about inefficiency, then there's a huge waste happening. Again, the main problem is the wasting. Wasting of energy, wasting of carbon emission, wasting because of the energy, and then it results in carbon emission. And then wasting of money. Who wants to waste money? Wasting, nothing else. And why? Typically, the building owners, building managers, they don't know where they are standing in terms of energy performance. There are some sort of understanding, but not in a clear way. Secondly, result of carbon footprint, where they should be, what's their goal, how far they are, how urgently they should react. Lots of questions. And then problems, inefficiencies. We design it, we think that everything will work nicely, but when it comes to operations, good luck with that. Why? Because no data. No data. If there is no data, you can't talk anything. And that's why we started with our solution in a way that we should connect first to the buildings, then we should do the data collection, and then we should provide transparency, what's going on in the buildings, starting from reporting, understanding about the inspection, like how the building is performance, and then letting automation, letting software to run, do the micro adjustments, what we're expecting from human being to do. Actually, it's not complicated, right? And that's what we do in years of time. And by the results, what happens is that wasting of energy is avoided. And of course, we are talking about indoor climate comfort. It must be, it is the default. Looking at the Nordics, actually, I would say that majority of our portfolio where we are standing is Nordic countries. Sweden, Norway, Finland, and of course, Estonia is a home country. I think more or less every country, every building in Estonia is using already the solution, just saying that they are rather innovative in that. But yeah, that's like how actually the work can be done. And then when it comes about the benefits, indoor climate management, asset value increasing, reducing of the vacancy, or like taking care of the tenants' comfort, and then reducing the faults and the complaints. That's not about how we do, but it's like how data can enable to have efficiency and introduce the building operations. And I just want to bring one case here, like this is the Ülemiste shopping center, biggest one in the Baltics in terms of the size. And by using that, by cooperating that, we were able to actually reduce energy consumption around 32% without any investments. How is that possible? Just you are avoiding inefficiencies, anomalies, and problems, and operating in a manner way, then that's how we can achieve the results. So finally, the design, what was meant before, is used in the right way, and by conclusion, we did the design doing. Maybe just giving off the understanding that we are not only males, we also have to keep the gender balance here, trying to keep at least. Right now, we are like around 59 people, and then around 15 languages we speak, including Swedish, and operating in 20 countries. And maybe bringing a bit of the math here today is that what we believe, energy with the AI, with the data, means less energy. So just like a giving simple word, saying that while we are using 1 megawatt of energy, actually we can save 5,000 megawatts of energy. That's our efficiency. Maybe the homework for you, maybe you can start thinking how efficient is your building, either your home or the place where you work or the hotel where you stay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ahmet Köse.